Siavash and the Heavy Bag. Every morning, when the sun painted the sky in shades of peach and gold, Siavash set off for kindergarten. He wasn't alone. His wise grandmother walked on one side, and his little sister Layla skipped along on the other. The air smelled like fresh dew and jasmine. Siavash had a very important school bag. It was bright and full of books, crayons, and a delicious snack. But Siavash didn't like how the straps felt on his shoulders. "Here, Layla," he said, handing the bag to his much smaller sister. "You carry it today." Layla was small, and the bag was very big. She wobbled as she walked, her tiny feet stepping carefully over the cracks in the sidewalk. Grandmother watched quietly, her eyes following the heavy bag as it swayed back and forth behind the little girl. Suddenly, Grandmother stopped. She placed a gentle hand on Layla's shoulder. "Wait a moment, little one," she said softly. "Set the bag down. Your spirit is strong, but your shoulders are small. It is time for this bag to find its rightful owner." Grandmother turned to Siavash. Her voice was kind, but very serious. "Siavash, this is your bag. It holds your things and your work. It is your responsibility to carry it to school, not your sister's." Siavash frowned and looked at his shoes. Siavash felt a prickle of anger. He didn't want to carry the heavy bag. "I won't do it," he cried. "Dad bought this bag for me. If I leave it here, you'll have to tell him why it's gone." He turned around and began to march away, leaving the bag in the grass. Siavash kept walking, pretending he didn't care. Behind him, he heard a soft rustle. He didn't look back, but he knew what was happening. Grandmother didn't leave the bag behind. She stooped down, her knees creaking softly, and lifted the heavy bag herself. Siavash slowed his pace and finally glanced over his shoulder. He saw Grandmother walking slowly, the heavy bag clutched in her arms. She looked smaller under the weight. Suddenly, the sun didn't feel as bright, and Siavash's chest felt tight and heavy. "Grandmother!" Siavash shouted, his voice cracking. He ran back as fast as his legs could carry him. He reached her and threw his arms around her waist in a giant hug. "I'm sorry," he whispered into her coat. "I don't want you to be tired. I'll take it." Siavash pulled the straps over his own shoulders. It was heavy, but it felt right. He took Grandmother's hand in one of his and Layla's in the other. They walked together, three friends under the morning sun, and Siavash realized that being kind was the best way to start the day.
If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share this video.